right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Entrepreneur TV Middle East. We're here live at GITEX, and with me is the one and only Tareq Alangari. He's the CEO of EN Enterprise in Saudi Arabia. Such a pleasure meeting you.
Same here.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you for being here again on a Friday.
Yes, we're using our last bits of brain cells for this interview, but I'm sure we're going to do well. Friday at GITEX, you've been very busy, I suppose, this week.
That's the 10th GITEX, and I'm really enjoying being here. It's always vibrant, always exciting, showing the latest technologies. For us from Saudi, it's always special to host. We hosted more than 100 clients who are here from Saudi, showed them our latest solutions, so it's pretty interesting.
Amazing. Tell me a little bit about EN Enterprises in Saudi then. You've launched in 2020.
Yes.
Tell me your story.
So we started in April 2020, it was the pandemic.
Okay.
We had,
amazing.
The company was a piece of paper, no employees. We were also acquiring at the same time our cybersecurity company, Help AG. It was only 10 employees. Currently we have over 200 people in cyber, a lot of people in the other sectors. We expect to be over 1,500 by middle next year, so
amazing.
Huge growth. And it's not only the number of people or the companies, it's more the business lines that we are able to go into. So we started only with cyber, now we operate in cyber, cloud, EngageX, customer experience, contact center, IoT, Industrial 4.0, AI. So there is we are opening new sectors, new business lines, hiring people, working with new customers, so pretty interesting.
Amazing. Well, do you see any new trends that you're going to launch within all of these sectors? I mean, you did mention AI. How do you think that's going to go for you in the future?
AI is impacting every business line. It's from cybersecurity to actually yesterday, that's very funny. Yesterday I was listening to a demo on a chatbot that is using the Saudi accent and it's going to be launched in the contact center.
Okay.
So pretty interesting. And also, even in the voice calls, instead of using human agents, we're testing using AI chatbots in the local accent, audio. So it's pretty interesting. And we see this coming up. At the beginning, we expect it to be only at a limited capacity, but it's going to launch.
Great.
And it's going to improve the quality of the work we do.
Great. So would you say personalization is something that AI is really going to focus on and develop?
Definitely, and it's not only on the customer experience sector or the contact center aspect, also in cybersecurity it's being to be used for protective security. And we're using it even in helping organizing traffic in a city, using AI to optimize the best solutions to put the cars of the Saudi traffic.
I think in Riyadh that's going to be very helpful.
Very much.
Very, especially
We're trying everything we can do to reduce traffic.
That's so good to hear. Amazing. Now tell me, with all of these, AI implementations, there comes challenges as well, right? Yes. What do you see kind of as the top few challenges that we're going to be facing with actually trying to implement AI?
Well, the first thing is the governance. The problem is always technology precedes regulation. So we being able to work in a regulatory framework, we always hear the word ethical AI, how to use AI in an ethical way. That's always a challenge when you use it. Also to localize it, it's another aspect. AI can work in multiple frameworks that may not work in our own framework, so trying to personalize it. The accent is one example. One of them, the regulatory framework is another one.
I always thought about it as the main challenge in my head, at least as a user, is will I ever trust AI to the point that it can make critical decisions for me? Or is human intuition always going to be, more important for us in humanity? What would you say? Should there be the right balance, or would you allow AI to make critical decisions for you?
It should not be, and it cannot be either or. It should be a combination of both.
Okay.
You will always try to use AI to give you ideas, to give you inspiration, but at the end of the day, it comes to you. And also there is the moral code aspect,
exactly.
The ethical aspect. At the end of the day, we are souls, we are hearts, and we are emotions, and that's something I think it's very hard to be moved to
replicated, right? Let's see, the future will tell, right? So I wanted to ask you a little bit about GITEX now. Why do you think events such as this one are important? You guys flew in from Saudi to be here. What did you learn? What new things did you maybe overcome here? What new people did you meet? Why do you think it's important to have such events here in the region?
First of all, it's the most efficient way to show people what we do.
Okay.
We have live use cases there. We put our customers' logo. We show our customers, partners, also the potential customers, and anyone who come, what have we done? Sometimes people think about what we do and they are a bit, either they underestimate what we have already have
or
going.
they're skeptical, right?
Yes, so when they see a live demo, when they see a logo of a well-known customer, it will definitely give a better idea. But also, going to the other stands, being humbled and trying to learn and see is also another aspect. And finally, the collaboration. It's a window where you have, especially this event, it's a global event. You have people coming from, I think over 100 countries are present here. So being there, going to see what they do, learning from them and showing them what we're doing on our side. It's always great to be humble, to see what others are doing and to try to share your knowledge.
Humbleness and being open-minded enough to say, I'm not the smartest person in the room.
Definitely.
I could always learn something new, right?
Exactly.
Perfect. Now, since you are one of the most prominent leaders now in Saudi Arabia and in MEA and enterprise, tell us, since we're entrepreneur, what advice would you give to all these other aspiring leaders that would like to be you one day?
I think the first one is always enjoy the journey. It's a journey. Every step will be followed by a step. Don't overthink it and do the hard work. Focus always on partnerships. No one can do anything alone. Even if you're the best in what you do, there will always be an area where you need to have someone to work with you. And finally, smile, be good to people. It's always important to be easy on yourself. Don't stress yourself. Enjoy the journey and enjoy the ride.
Right, have the right energy when you enter new things. Well, Tareq, absolute pleasure speaking to you today. And thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in Saudi.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.